Is it depend of or depend on? Is it listen something or listen to something? I can never remember. Well, fear not, my lovely students. Today we're going to learn the most important verb plus preposition combinations, and I'm really going to drill home, going to make you understand them, learn them, and remember them so you don't have to worry about this topic again. Today I'm going to focus on 20 very important verb plus preposition combinations, and not just any verb plus preposition combinations. I'm going to focus on the ones that cannot be translated literally from your mother tongue. So they're ones that people make mistakes with very, very often. So we're going to focus on those. No point learning all of them. Best to learn the ones that you always make mistakes on. So let's go, number one. But wait, before we go on to the first one, I know how you guys love quizzes, so I'm going to give you a quiz to see how much you know about these verb plus preposition combinations. So I'm going to give you 10 sentences with some mistakes in them. Each sentence has a mistake, and I want you to look at each sentence, pause the screen to give yourself some time to look at them and to figure out the error, and I'll show you the responses afterwards. I love listening music in the car. I explained you the situation. It depends the price. Can I borrow you that book? I want to discuss about our finances. Don't forget to pay the meal. I'm married with Paul. I asked to Tom to lead the project. Please respond my email. You have to wait the right moment to propose to someone. And here are the responses. I love listening to music in the car. I explained the situation to you. It depends on the price. Can I borrow that book from you, or can I borrow that book off you? I want to discuss our finances. Yes, so there's no about, there's no preposition after discuss. Don't forget to pay for the meal. I'm married to Paul. I asked Tom to lead the project, so no preposition after ask, directly after ask. Please respond to my email. And you have to wait for the right moment. We need the preposition for after wait. Okay, so let's look at those 10 sentences again and focus in on the grammar and what prepositions come after what verb. So the first one we have listen to. And I'm going to give you two sentences, a normal sentence and a question, so that you can see it in both forms. I never listen to the radio. What are you listening to? And now I want you to come up with your own sentence using listen to. Pause the screen and write your own sentence and say it out loud. That's the only way you're going to learn this. Go on, do it now. Next is explain something to someone. So you can just explain something. You don't need to someone after it, but normally we do. For example, I explained the situation to my boss. Or, how many times do I have to explain it to you? Now pause the screen and make your own sentence using explain something to someone. The next one is depends on. Very common mistake. People say it depends something, which is incorrect, or it's depend on. And so there's quite a few mistakes made with this one. So it depends on. It depends on the weather. It depends on if I can afford it or not. Who can you depend on? Now pause the screen and make your own sentence using depend on. Next one is to borrow something or to borrow something from somebody. My friend borrowed my bike but never gave it back. Can I borrow $10 from you? Now, make your own sentence using borrow something from someone. Next one is to discuss something or to discuss something with somebody. I think we need to discuss our finances. Remember, know about in here. Can you discuss that with Paul? I don't have time for it right now. The next one is to pay for. To pay for someone, to pay for something, or to pay someone with no preposition. They're all completely different sentences here. So if you don't have the money, I'll pay for you. I paid for the shopping yesterday. I'm so sorry, I haven't paid you yet. Now make your own sentence using pay for. Next one is to be married to someone or to get married to someone. I am married to Kenny. Sarah is getting married to Paul next year. Make your own sentence. The next one is to ask for something or ask about something. Let me give you some examples. I asked for the bill. I asked Paul about his holidays. Now make your own sentence. Next one is respond to. The preposition to always comes after the verb respond when there is a pronoun object. So you could say, I responded. Okay, that's a full sentence. But if you have an object pronoun like him or her or them, you have to use to. I responded to them. And the next one, wait, is the same thing. You can say, I waited. Okay, but if there is an object or an object pronoun afterwards, we have to say to wait for someone or something. I waited for the bus. I waited for you for 4 hours. Okay, we're going to have another quiz. I know how you love quizzes. So on the next page, we're going to have 10 more sentences with 10 different verb plus preposition combinations. And I need you to put the verb and the preposition in there. And don't forget to conjugate the verb as well in the correct tense. And the answers are, great news! I have finally succeeded in getting my refund from the bank. Why are you smiling at me? I'm not joking. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. I don't believe in that kind of thing. Believe in. Yesterday, Craig applied for a new job. He said he was tired of working here. To apply for. Okay, I'll do it. I volunteer to take the cat to the vet. Harry walked straight into a glass door this morning. I couldn't help but laugh at him, to laugh at someone. We arrived at the airport just in time for the plane. Yes, to arrive at some place. Not a city or a town or a country, but an actual place like an airport, a station, a school, etc. That book doesn't belong to me, to belong to someone. I don't know who it belongs to. Thank you for inquiring about our product line, to inquire about something. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So let's look at some sample sentences with those 10 verb plus preposition combinations. Okay, to succeed in something. Paul succeeded in his job. So that's fine. But if you follow it by a verb, you have to have verb ing. Paul succeeded in doing a great job. To smile at someone. And we'll also look at to laugh at someone. Stop laughing at me. Or why are you smiling at me? Now, just a little note that you can laugh at someone or laugh with someone. You laugh at a comedian on stage, for example, but you laugh with someone if someone is there beside you. I'm laughing with you. I share your joke. To laugh at someone, sometimes can be a little bit cruel in that you're laughing at their misfortune. To believe in something. What do you believe in? Or who do you believe in? Say, I believe in God. I believe in a better future for our children. I believe in climate change. To apply for a job or to apply for a position. And we can also say to apply to a company. So I applied to Microsoft for a job. So the next one, to volunteer to do something. I volunteered to help my brother move house, for example. And to arrive at, as I said, you arrive at a place and you arrive in a country or a town or a city or a village. When did you arrive at school, for example? Or when did you arrive in London? To belong to someone. This book belongs to me. Do you have anything important that belongs to you? To inquire about something. Now you can also say to enquire about something. It's pretty much the same thing. I inquired about his holiday. Inquire is a little bit more formal than ask. So you normally use it in more formal situations or business situations. I inquired about their prices, for example. Now the last one is a very, very common ending for emails. I look forward to hearing from you, or I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to reading your report. Okay, in the next screen, I'm going to give you another quiz, and I want you to try as quick as you can, even without thinking, to put the preposition in the gap. I want you to go as quick as you can. I'm going to time you. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do all of these exercises. So to really give that sense of urgency, and then I will give you the answers afterwards. So how did you go? Did you get many or all of them right? I hope so. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, don't forget to click subscribe and like it and share with people you think might be interested also. See you next time.